Hey, Alan, it's time for some cruise news.
It's cruise news time?
Yes, it is. What you got for us?
All right. Well, we got 3 stories for you today. The first one is we've got a country that's finally releasing COVID restrictions. So it seems like it was down to two countries, Canada and Bahamas, and one of those has gotten rid of the COVID restrictions. What else you got for us?
Well, we also have a cruise port that's going to see its 3 millionth cruise guest. 3 millionth.
Wow. This week?
Yeah, this week.
Okay. Moving right along. And we also have a cruise ship that's back after a 2.5-year hiatus, getting back to cruising after 2.5 years.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
All right. Cruise news. Let's go.
Welcome back to Sugar and Alan's Adventures in Cruising.
All right, so today is Monday, September 26th, 2022.
Yes. All right, guys, so cruise story number 1.
All right, so Canada is back. So finally, no more pre-cruise testing, no more using the app. Doesn't matter whether you're a citizen or not. You can freely go to Canada. Got to have a passport, of course.
Yeah, of course.
But you can freely go there without any more COVID testing.
I know, and that gotta feel so good to so many people, so many of you cruisers out there.
Yeah.
That just had to be a pain.
Yeah.
To have to do that and always COVID test.
And that affects the Alaska cruises too, because I mean, if you're going to Alaska, you're going to Canada, on a 7-day cruise, you've got a COVID test because you're going to be going or stopping at a port in Canada. So. That finally gets rid of that requirement. So people can freely go to Canada now without having to COVID test before they go. So that just leaves Bermuda, which is us in less than 2 weeks.
Yes.
We had to order the EMID at-home COVID test because we're going on a Bermuda cruise.
We still got a
weeks.
COVID test.
Yeah, so the last place that still needs it, that's where we're going. So, we were kind of hoping they were going to
I know, that's what I was going to say. Like, I was so hoping that right before we go on our cruise that it goes away like Canada just did.
Yeah. I mean, the at-home tests are easy enough. It's just the inconvenience of having to do it.
It's very easy. So that's not even the problem. It's just having to do it.
So watch, now that we bought the tests, we'll get a notification.
Right before we leave on the cruise.
Yeah. So, and by the way, we didn't mention that this is effective for Canada October 1st. So come October 1st, you will no longer need to COVID test to get into Canada.
So everybody going on those trips and cruises to Canada, y'all good to go.
Yeah, unless you're going in the next couple of days before October 1st.
That's true.
Then you have to do the test again. Cruise
news story number 2.
Okay, so we've got a cruise port. Hasn't seen any cruising in the last 2 years. Cruising's back this past May, St. John, New Brunswick.
Yes.
What's more important than that, or bigger than that, is that this week they're going to see their 3 millionth passenger cruise guest.
3 million.
Yeah, so, that's awesome. That cruise port is seeing about $68 million a year in revenue from cruising. Yeah. So, I mean, everybody knows that cruising is big for these different areas as far as supporting. So $68 million a year they're seeing annually because of cruising. So it's been 2 years, but they came back in May and now they're going to hit their 3 millionth cruise guest. And they're doing something special they're going to randomly, I guess, pick a guest. They didn't say how they were going to pick one, but they're going to kind of randomly pick that guest, and they're going to get some little goodies and stuff from that cruise port. So this week they'll see their 3 millionth cruise guest.
That's amazing. That's awesome.
Yeah. Too bad it wasn't us, but we're going in that direction. All right.
All right. Before we move on to cruise story number 3.
Número 3.
Yes. I want to ask you all to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and smash the like button.
It really helps out the YouTube algorithm, and it helps us out if you guys subscribe to us, so we really appreciate that.
Yes.
All right. What do we got? Cruise news story number 3?
Cruise story number 3.
All right. This one hits us at home here because we're on the West Coast. We live in California. So the Sapphire Princess, after a 2.5-year hiatus, is coming back. And it's coming back.
Los Angeles.
Yeah, coming back out of the World Cruise Center. They'll be cruising out of there. It's going to be doing 4 to 15-day cruises. So, wow, that's some long cruises. Yeah, it'll be going to Mexico. It's going to be going to Hawaii also. That would be cool. So it's giving us more cruising options because there isn't a whole lot
out of Los Angeles. So.
Yeah, not a whole lot of options. So the ship holds 2,600 guests. It actually started 2 days ago, I believe. So this cruise news is 2 days old, but hey, it's important, especially if you live on the West Coast.
That is good to know for so many people who leave out of the port of Los Angeles, San Pedro. This is absolutely like great news.
Gives you another option.
Yes.
So we're looking forward to that as well. So that's it for our cruise news for today. We appreciate you guys watching and sticking around till the end. And we'll see you on our next one.
Bye.
Peace.